said, why did you learn to perform it so quickly? So we were so surprised that by going fiat further, and via this kind of implementation, you could actually get new insights that the silver cannot. There's so little lots of things, and outgetting the silver is also impossible. But in the new representation, and totally you can input, yes, you can get speed. So there was a much you can do all, but now you press the right way. We can now say, okay, maybe we can do a vision analysis on this and do this automatically.
Great stuff. Please come up and thank you. Yeah, great stuff. This is the first distinguished lectures for the Alliance Institute for Artificial Intelligence. So I'll just say a few quick words of introduction. First of all, I'm at the Institute. It's Paul Allen's brainchild, and I'm directing it, and pretty much the entire team of talented people is here, which is great. And we welcome our guests. We hope to bring to Seattle terrific thinkers and speakers in questions related to AI. And I couldn't think of anybody better to launch this year than Gary Marcus, who's celebrated author. He's got a popular New York Times bestseller. He's got 4 books, including Clues, which I read. It's a terrific book about the mind. And he's also really one of the leading thinkers of our time about cognitive science, AI, the various issues. And he warned about that for the New Yorker in the blog that's widely read by people in the community. And today he will tell us about smart machines. That's it.
I'm very glad to be here. We'll see. So we're going to but if you look at a lot of people today now, a regular visitor, so I'm not just giving a talk today, I'm coming back. I'll be back every 2 months or something like that. So I hope to get to know many of you over those returns. I don't have my email up there, but I should have done. It's gary.marcus@nyu.edu. So if you know my name affiliation, my name is very much. And I'm proud to say that I was just even that, so I feel like I'm an honorary part of the team. I'm happy to be here. First time in my life. I want to start by thanking Greg Davis, who I've been collaborating on the AI project with for the last year or two. As I have come back from coming to science to AI, I first started thinking about AI when I was a little kid trying to program my Commodore 64 in Logo. I got into college on the strength of a Latin to English translator within a semester of Latin using language Logo. I used to be very interested in AI, and then I took a long detour in cognitive science, experimental work on children learning language and so forth. And then in the last couple of years, I've gotten very interested again in AI, and a lot of it has been in collaboration with Ernst Davis, who works on things like common sense reasoning. We have a critique of the Asian movement in cognitive science that I'll do briefly. I think we've been doing lots of really fun things together. Probably, though not every word of this is seen as I've discussed probably all of it with him, so he deserves some special thanks. So yeah, obviously I have to say, I'm a little bit preaching to the choir by giving this talk. I think that a lot of the people that might think differently are not in this room, but elsewhere you'll see what I mean. But I'll warn you in advance that I think you're probably closer to my side than say people who do a lot of deep learning and getting it not focused on these most important, but we'll see. As you all know, there's been a long-standing dream of artificial intelligence. There's this famous quote from Bert Simon that's possibly in too small a font there, saying, basically that AI is on your doorstep, and then I have a quote from Martin Minsky in 1951, first one in 2008, everybody saying AI is around the corner. But there's actually an interesting study, I don't know if you guys all know it, where somebody actually calculated all the guesses that were in literature for when AI would come. The two things to say about it is, it's sort of a normal distribution. It's centered around 15 to 20 years. So if you ask people when is AI, strong AI, going to arrive, the answer is almost always 20 years. The interesting thing about that is, if you look at this graph, the answer doesn't matter when you ask the question. So if you say 20 years, if you ask them in 1957, it may take 20 years now. It's always just far enough to become black or grant for them. What if it hasn't some significant figures, I don't want to say that nothing has happened since 1957, obviously alive, so it's pretty impressive that the machines have been even cast, and I think even more impressive that they can humans never heal, or there's a secret trick to that they will reveal later. But there are also lots of problems that remain unsolved, so I would say that machine reading is still not at the 4th grade level. If I'm more careful, I probably say machines can read a few things at a college level, and most things they can't read at 4th grade level. Cognitive reasoning is still spotty at best. Natural language understanding is limited to specific narrow domains. This is great advertising from Apple about what Siri can do, because you can ask about movies, you can ask about restaurants, things that's all you can ask about. Like, it sounds like the list, you know, and most of them are understanding, etc. Seeing and sketch understanding are still very limited. You have to teach in a cartoon and expect a machine to tell you what the cartoon is about. It might be able to tell you what the characters are in the progress. It might tell you what's going on. The ability to acquire new complex tasks is still pretty good. You can download an app for a particular thing, but you can't just tell a machine, well, this is how this game works, and I want you to go play. It looks like we'll talk a little bit, but it's fair to say it has much progress there. More generally, and what some people call AGI, artificial general intelligence. There are lots of core problems, probably you come up with more, that remain unsolved. Unfortunately, and this is where my background comes science comes in, we still don't know how natural intelligence works. Now, it's not an absolute logical prerequisite to build smart machines. We actually know anything about how human minds work or other smart intelligent animals, but certainly we would like to get as many clues as we can, and I think that's what I can bring to bear. So we don't know how natural intelligence works. Not that anybody hasn't tried. So this next part of my talk is kind of going to be a critique of the effort people have taken to try to understand how the human mind works. There are lots of theories. For example, behaviorism is a nicely worked out mathematical theory that made all kinds of very precise predictions about what learning regimes you might have and what you would know as a consequence of what you would do next. It was very popular. It was completely dominated American psychology departments during the 20s, 30s, and 40s. People like Skinner were basically household names with bestsellers and so forth. So he couldn't account for language intelligence or other things. I guess he couldn't account for either, but his basic sort of stimulus response history kind of theory turned out not to be very effective. It probably did crushed it in the late 1950s. Now you can't find, except in the departments where there are fewer people that probably should retire, you can't really find any science behavior that basically vanished. That was completely dominant for a long time. This is embarrassing for my team to feel as well. There have been other embarrassments as well. So parallel distributed processing became extremely popular when I started in college, started studying cognitive science. You couldn't really go anywhere without seeing these two books glued, and I guess that was sort of David Brown must have been on color. Two people called the PDP Bibles, Parallel Distributed Processing Bibles. Some of you were young enough, you weren't alive then, so you may not be familiar, but there was a period when this was completely dominant in cognitive science. There's a line from Paul Splasky, who was one of the leading figures in the field, saying that the conferences of cognitive science started to seem like inactions, which is another word for these kinds of systems, inactions, cheering sections, or something like that. So it was totally dominant. It was a paradigm shift. People would write articles about how we completely gotten rid of classical cognitive science, classical psychology. We had this new way of basically understanding the brain as a set of abstract nodes with connections between them. You would tune over time. I'll show you some examples in a moment. They were always generally initially random. You had a supervisor that they put out with theirs. Totally dominant. And again, language turned out to be the place where these systems failed. And by the early 2000s, I think they had largely faded from view. Now, there's a descendant of those models, which is deep learning, that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But I think that they're likely to have some of the same limitations. Then there are things like evolutionary psychology. Those other bad for psychology. I think evolutionary psychology has something going for it that most fields of psychology don't, which is whereas most fields of psychology give you a set of facts. Evolutionary psychology has to try to explain those facts in terms of biological history or what we think. I think that's a good thing. So it's not enough to just say, well, your memory holds 7 plus minus 2 things, which turns out to be wrong. We can talk about why. But it's not enough to take some number. You want to say, well, why does the brain move this way as opposed to some other thing? Or you mentioned Michael Kluge. Michael Kluge is actually a Catholic evolutionary psychologist, even though I was trained in some ways as an evolutionary psychologist. I think that evolutionary psychologists are right to think that the mind is a product of evolution, but they often try to explain everything in terms of supposedly well-engineered functional designs, which are both based in tiny box there. So the idea is that you can figure out what the mind does by saying, what would be the best solution? And what I argue in this book Kluge is that there are other things that contribute to our biology too, like our evolutionary history. So the spine is not the best solution to holding up a bipedal creature. It's actually a lousy solution as a compromise of some sort between the genes that were already in our genome through our primate ancestors and the initiative started at 13 ideal. So I think evolutionary psychology was simplistic, but in any case, you can make a better version of it, like a popular version is simplistic. But in any case, it started to fade. It was completely dominant in the 1990s. It had Steve Pinker in Time magazine as the evolutionary pop star and so forth. I don't think there's any real fight in AI that I can think of, except some people have played around with evolutionary algorithms, but I don't think they've been that successful. People know this very and I think that the latter-day offshoot of evolutionary psychology, so not everybody describes this way of rotation accounts of cognition and say, basically, there's this equation, we follow this equation, we will be doing the optimal things, and there's a lot of evidence that in some domains, you're just kind of with some very, very small fun, our sense of similarity and representativeness, randomness, so there are a bunch of examples where Hemingway thinks you can actually model what human beings doing. So I suppose you make the system of priors and you follow phasal. The violence that Bernie Davidson, I just pointed out in psychological science, is that for every domain where they have argued that there's some optimal process, like intuitive physics, they say this problem, humans do this thing, seems to be optimal, seems to be, if it may be something in physics simulator, there are apparently non-optimal counterparts to it. So another example is they have this, Rivers in Canada have this lovely study showing that people can get some small piece of data and analyze it very nicely. Like a human person has been in the Senate for 16 years. How many more years do you think will be in the Senate? People get surprisingly decent guesses based on what seems to be maybe knowledge of empirical distributions and how long people have been in the Senate. So they conclude that everyday cognition is optimal. But what Hemingway and Rivers don't do is to look at other literature where people make ridiculous extrapolations. Like I can say, I want you to take $1 bill out of your pocket, look at the last 3 digits, and then tell me what year you think it's on room for Europe. And you'll be influenced by the 3 digits on a $1 bill. So there is a kind of juxtaposition in cases that seem to be optimal. And those that don't, I wouldn't want to argue that you can't use data. I think that the brain is still such that in some domains it can at least approximate. So in sensory motor transformation, where you get an enormous amount of data, we come very close to patient optimal solutions. But I wouldn't want to argue on the other hand that that's a good general characterization of how human beings do things like reason. So I expect that will take time. Another thing that is on the table as a possible AI technique, and some people are talking about neuroscience technology, is whole brain emulation. I think this is a great idea in the very long term, but it's pretty unrealistic in the short term. So you may know that Henry Markram has spent $1 billion of funding in a year to try to build a whole brain emulation. I'm skeptical. As you may know, we still haven't even modeled in particularly compressive detail the C. elegans roundworm, which has 302 neurons, which have been mapped out at a atomic level for about 30 years, and we still haven't cracked that one. So the thought that in the next decade that we're going to figure out how 86 billion neuron brain works seems to me to be implausible. We don't even know what the basic units are. The model I gave a lecture about this stuff at the Brain Institute yesterday. So we still don't really know, like, do you need to account for the synapses? Do you need to account for individual ion channels? We don't know exactly what we're trying to model. It's pretty likely, though, this presents on the last point, that any model we might build right now is vastly too slow to simulate human brain in real time. And part of the building AI is not actually more taking the model. What I'm trying to do is understand what the brain does so that we can bring that bear on questions about how to build bigger, better AI systems. We don't literally want to replicate human beings, molecule for molecule. That's not the objective. If you're Nordic, that's a funny line. I already gave to human studies how to do this. so it's father. Okay, so whole brain emulation is probably not the right way to go either, at least in short term. We're finding over time had a lot of theories about how the brain works, but also the codified brought over data frequently. And most of them are fizzled over time. So they each have some truth, and they have cases that they capture pretty well. But there's a depressingly common arc, which is initial success, great enthusiasm, separation of paradigm shift, and then people kind of run out of low-hanging fruit. They don't know what to do next, so they go on to the next thing. So why do we have so many of these cycles of movement about? I think there are four primary causes. So first, I think there's a lot for silver bullets. Too many researchers, not in this room, this is where I think I started preaching to the firehouse, but too many researchers are looking for single uniform learning architecture to solve all problems. I think the most recent version of this, maybe it'll be offended that I think it's probably there, is Edgar Ng has been arguing that deep learning can sort of knows no boundaries. We were at a conference together recently, and he pretty much trapped to that line. I would bring up things and I was asking questions and saying something, and he would say, well, we don't know for sure yet, but the assumption was, we'll get there with deep learning. And I think that the reason that people like silver bullets is simplicity sells, and we get some things about that. In all of these popular theories, and a couple others that I mentioned, there's a very simple ontology that you can explain to people in 10 minutes or an hour or what have you. So in behaviors, we had a very simple ontology of things that you represented in your model of how the mind works. You had the response, reward, display, and hit. You could provide everything else from there. How it's pretty accomplishing, you had tick with those, episodes, connections, insignias to the map computation algorithm. That's all you really needed to know. That's all you needed to see algorithm. You were good to go. Bayesian approach is kind of the same thing. Evolutionary psychology is kind of one-liner that the mind is adapted to the problems that our ancestors solved. And Chomsky, in some ways, is trying to have a kind of one-liner explanation of linguistics where everything is derived from a virtual perceptual necessity. People find these ideas attractive, but it isn't complex. In fact, there's no reason whatsoever to think the brain itself is actually simple. At the top left, I have a picture from Dan Esselman and Feldman, the order in 1991. You say you could not build a neuroscience book without seeing that figure, which is what it's part of 32 areas that are in the visual system, showing areas of connectivity. And those things are especially the small font, which is very complicated, almost random, but it's actually systematic. So there's enormous complexity. I didn't have time to add this new figure. There's a paper that was in Science last year where they actually looked at more vertical areas. It turns out that it's not the case that only some things are interconnected with others, but actually everything is pretty much interconnected with everything, but they vary in 6 orders of magnitude in terms of how dense those interconnections are. So there's enormous complexity in the brain in terms of area-wise connectivity. So how does the visual area D1 connect to the other areas? There's also, in the top right figure, enormous complexity if you look at the basic stereotype of the 6-layer cortical sheet, which is at least roughly uniform across the brain. So my talk yesterday was about some differences. But even just take the basics of the 6-layer cortical organization, it's pretty complicated. When I look at the kinds of models people have proposed in AI, with a single learning algorithm, I don't see any match between that and the complexity we see here at the bottom. Whereas I have a figure that's not even beginning to capture the complexity of different individual cell types. I got a wonderful statistic the other day. The mushroom body, which is part of the fruit fly, just that tiny piece of a fruit fly brain has 55 identifiably different kinds of neurons. There are estimated to be on the order of maybe several hundred human brains that we know for sure. And then the bottom right is showing some of the complexity in the molecules involved in individual synapses, which apparently can differ from each other in identifiable ways. We don't know what that complexity is for. But I think that the take-home message here is pretty clear, which is whatever the brain's doing is pretty complicated. We shouldn't expect to silver bullet one simple algorithm is going to actually capture that. I think the second cause of kind of these movement about cycles and in general some limitations of the field is the excessive level of empiricism. So as a kind of example, a paper from Science about a little over a decade ago where they talked about autonomous mental development by robots and animals. And basically the way that these researchers went about the problem is to start with robots that do nothing, put them in some kind of experiential situation, and hope that they would learn about the world. And then basically 12 years later these robots are stuck at the one word state. So you can, the robots are much cuter, as you can see from the picture. But if you watch videos of what they're doing, it's basically look at the ball and the graduate student holds the ball and goes back and forth as if it were a 12-month-old child. Taking it to 5 times, they've already generalizing for the best robots out there. Expecting to exponentially take on board. I'm not sure what to know about robots. Third cause, I think, is the kind of neurophilia and also physics. So people like math, they want things to look brain-like. And so if your theory has kind of brain-like flavor to it, that's kind of what security processing does, then people get very excited about it, even though it probably isn't capturing much of the actual detail. So I had, this is probably the most, word that I'm looking for, the most objectionable slide in my talk. I have a list of AI systems that over-design on the left, largely discoveries about how the human brain works. I have optical character recognition, check reading, license plate recognition, Google hat detector, we'll talk about in a minute. And I have on the right AI products that owe relatively little to neuroscience per se, and I wrote down literally everything else. I'm sure some people will want to check, but I think it's true. Certainly that would include Watson and Deep Blue, which have little to follow, I think, the word of neural network stuff. What Watson does is hardly the driving force behind Watson. So most of what you see in actual effective systems, I think, is good old-fashioned artificial intelligence, even though people don't want to talk about it anymore. A lot of days with the non-practical artificial intelligence literature, and then in markup models of some sort or another. And then a tiny bit of neural nets that aren't particularly high on particular. So I don't think we have any concrete evidence that building brain-like computational models from the right get-go. Arguments that actually read might be Hawkins Memento, which promises real-time predicted analytics, which sounds great. You can have it, you stick in your problem and outcomes and answer. You don't have to wait around, you don't have to know anything about it, you just type it like a cranberry grinder or something like that. So, and it actually is a decent model of these some aspects of the brain. I think that as far as these things go, I think Hawkins has thought pretty deeply about how the brain works. I think he's thought in a kind of narrow way, but the part that he captures, I think, is reasonable. But after decades, there's still very few concrete results. I just discovered if you like, you can actually grab some version of the code on GitHub and play around with yourself. But I haven't seen any convincing demo that can do anything better than anybody else. So the protocol is what some people call the fallacy of deep generalization. There's a joke is a version of the example that Wikipedia gives. The example of deep generalization that Wikipedia gives is a person looking at number 1, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 9 is probably an anomaly, so we ignore 11 and 13 are prime, and therefore the person says all odd numbers are prime. I won't do the whole joke, actually, just be told it in the Guardian if you want to look it up online. It's not my joke. The joke ends with the artist going 1 is prime, 3 is prime, 5 is prime, 7 is prime, 9 is prime, 11 is prime. The psychologists just think it's statistically significant. Anti-generalization is this notion we have some small set of examples and go too far with it. Well, I think that's really what Hawkins ultimately travels to processing. People found models that seemed to be good on low-hanging fruit, and they just said, well, if you get the low-hanging fruit, we'll go all the way. I think Henry Glishan was the person that said, this is like saying if you can build a ladder, you can get to the moon.